We are Spud and Joey. We are best friends, dads, and realtors. We also head up a running tribe here in Salt Lake City called Run with Mojo. On the weekends, we love exploring new trails and neighborhoods together. We aren't the fastest or the most skilled runners in the world. We're just two slightly out of shape dads that love a good trail run. We love running as much for the opportunity to clear our minds and have a good laugh as we do for the run itself. As runners, we know how mundane running on a treadmill can be. That's why we created the Come Run With Us project. So the next time you're on a treadmill, you'll have a cool trail to explore and a couple of buddies to run with. No matter what time of day or where you are in the world, you can always come run with us.
As things go on the Come Run With Us project, we had some technical difficulties with the audio on this one. So unfortunately, it's a little bit hard to hear Spud sometimes on this episode. Thankfully, part 2, it is fixed. So I'm unsure what happened on this one, but it will be fixed in the part 2. Thanks for bearing with us, and I hope you enjoy the episode.
2? No. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
One and
Did that
done?
just echo?
One and done?
One and done.
Did that just echo to the whole valley?
Yeah.
The whole valley's
I probably
was there
woke up
lightning?
the whole neighborhood right there.
So I can welcome us
Is
in
it
now?
possible to create a highlight clip of all your claps?
I could probably
Oh my
do that.
Can you put that together?
Yeah.
Can you put
But-
that
Just
together
like
for us?
But
I could make a song out of it, you know?
I was gonna say that is hilarious. So I was just gonna say, but could we make a beat that then makes it like, and then maybe like you come in with a little, and you high it and you low it. It's
Yeah.
like that.
How many
one-
different, notes do you think he's hitting on this
Dude, he
clap?
can-
I mean,
no,
I mean,
saying
I could
put
adjust
in, Yeah,
it.
put it into a doohickey and is that a dead cat?
Yes, it is.
That's so
Oh.
sad.
Let's make sure we get that.
Oh, I hate that right
nobody
now.
wants to see it.
I'm joking.
Apparently you haven't seen the Netflix show Don't F With Cats.
I have, yeah.
Because they will F you up.
Man, Joey's not even trying right now, and he's got me full frame. Welcome to the Come Run With Us project. Today, we are at the Blackridge Reservoir, which if you remember, is basically my second home based on how often I've come here. What's
Just-
sad though,
Just up here training.
is they have so much different, like, since the last time we've been here. We were here just a few weeks ago, I feel like, maybe months, I don't know. But man, they do not want you parking up here. They are like, you mother effers park up here, and we are not only fining you $100, but we are taking your birthday away, which is not cool, because birthdays are one of my favorite things in this world. So we had to park clear down. Joey, can you point somebody with a camera?
I could, but it's GoPro, so
Oh yeah, never. Nobody's gonna. Which, by the way, that episode we just watched, or just launched with the flag when we point to it in the
Yeah.
beginning, you were not joking. There was not even a little bit. Like, and then we get up closer, and I was like, oh, there was a flag. But anyway, it looks like they've redone the trail. So maybe because they redid this trail, like with a little bit of blacktop, maybe they were like, oh hey, we need to start charging. Because they've got weekend parking, $15, weekends and holidays. They've got every single road permit parking only. Like, I don't know who we think we are up here, but like, when the house prices went up to like $1 million to live here, did we decide we need to get
Showcasing
bougie
houses.
with our Blackridge Reservoir as well? Because back in my day, when I was staying up here every day in my van, it was free parking.
There wasn't so many rules, man.
Yeah.
I was just up here living free.
Yeah, I feel like dazed and confused. I just grew up and got into the real world, and I have to like get a real job. And
Speaking of Dazed and Confused, I just finished Matthew McConaughey's book, Green Lights.
it's on my list because of you.
We should,
So good.
should we pause that and like have us all read it and then do,
Book club?
yeah.
Please,
Book
let's do
club?
book club. I miss
Yeah,
book club.
I really
Okay.
want to read that book, so.
Okay, so sometime in the next couple months, we're going to be doing a book club. We've done 2 of them so far,
Well,
and then we lost
we were gonna do the.
some momentum on that.
Were we gonna do the 12 rules of? Did you ever listen to that Gary Vee one?
12 and a half, we did that one, yeah.
And then we did Eat and Run,
Eat
Scott
and Run.
Jurek. And then
And-
we did the Ryan Holiday, but then ended up being the other Ryan
Ego
Holiday.
is the enemy.
But we ended up doing
Obstacles the way.
Obstacles Way, which guess what? That got one of our listeners here to
Yeah.
better himself.
It's true.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with that's a win. So we do need to bring book.
And we also
book
did
club back.
leadership and self-deception. So we actually did four books. Okay.
This was the leadership and self-deception.
Can I share my favorite line from?
Can you put your treadmill at like?
Oh yeah, guys. Yeah.
Like a 10?
Jack it up.
Like this whole
Incline.
time.
Yeah.
It's been bad.
Jack up that treadmill, y'all. Doug,
Wait, do we
Duluth.
have, what is that weird audio front? Brenner?
You can just swipe.
Brenner? Oh, somebody's mic's not on.
What do you mean? Why is it doing that?
This is why we don't give him the mother effing camera before we mother effing. Mine's gotta.
No, yours is good.
But was it?
Yeah, look.
Now they're both
no, I
red.
see
Why weren't
it.
they
Okay.
red before?
I think whatever happened on that screen, somebody.
So much.
Okay, I locked the screen so you can't.
Okay.
But we
If
can.
we lost audio
So much
because Brenner was.
PTSD.
No,
What?
So much PTSD.
that one. Yeah, we might. It'll be okay.
Let's get back to a good place.
Yeah.
What were we just talking about? 'Cause
I don't
am
remember.
complete
F
blank.
word?
I
F word?
have
F
zero
word.
recollection.
That's all I got. Because the mother effing mic was working just fine until Brenner took it and then handed it back.
Hey.
And this,
Hey.
I just.
Brenner came in. He knew exactly what to do. He locked things up. He got it all
I
handled.
got it handled. We're good.
But now, Brenner, your other job,
Yeah.
you had audio visual and then keeping us on track.
okay,
Which
so
you're like we said last episode, you're about 33% success rate at audio visual.
Yeah.
And you're about a negative 8% success rate on keeping me and Spud on track.
I think that's because he has the same ADHD problem I have.
yeah, you're telling.
Was it the book?
Oh yeah, we were talking about doing the book club again, right?
So
Yeah.
we're doing green lights, and I want to just do quick little sales pitch on green lights.
I
so-
hope they don't get 100 all the time.
Matthew McConaughey, which by the way,
Look at that.
this has to be, so there's this lake up here, it's this man-made lake, Spud will tell you, just lived up here, trained
Well, you can
every day.
swim.
He was
you can
swimming, he
run,
was-
you can bike.
was
So
you know.
if you're training for a triathlon, great little location. It was.
Do you know Uncle Rico's van set up in Napoleon Dynamite? He's got clothes hung up, he's out cooking, he's throwing football. That was basically Spud, not the footballs part, but just out here. The Grateful Dead was playing, he had bongos, just because he lived up here, you know, and he was on the mountain, just, you know, one with nature up here when he was trading for the Spudathon, which,
Oh my gosh.
Spud man, I mean.
It was.
man.
It was this triathlon that I was training for when I was living up here.
The Spud man is not as cool as the Spudathon, as you know, but
The Spudathon was next level.
real quick, to just do a sales pitch on green lights. Matthew McConaughey, it's his memoirs kind of, but not, it tells his story,
How badass he is.
and he is so badass. He is the dude you think he is. He is,
It sounds like he's cooler.
yeah, and he narrates it, or narrates it, right?
Yeah.
And
And his voice is so
he'll
cool.
he'll drop this wisdom on you that will blow your mind, and then the next thing he drops on you is a line like, well, if you go to bed with an itchy butt, you're gonna wake up with a stinky finger. You know, so it's like it's this perfect dichotomy of what just works for what connects with me, my language, and yet
That's your example of it's my language. It makes way more sense to me.
yeah, it does.
You know, if people are saying stuff that's too in depth, it doesn't make the sense.
But he will drop some wisdom. He's very well written, and
heavy machinery.
he just grabs you. So anyways, green lights, Matthew McConaughey.
Let's just do it next week.
Yeah, I think I can
You
get
guys can do it in a week.
Oh yeah.
Let's just do it as soon as you guys both have it.
Hey.
So, because they'll be at least 3 weeks from when we launch this episode. Or no, it'll be this one. There'll be another one. So yeah, reader, you'll have a couple of weeks to do it. Maybe we'll do it in like the second
I
episode
was
of.
gonna say I think they'll have like 3 to 4 weeks. So yeah, dude. So what happened for me with the good old book club is I don't know why, but I got out of listening to books for a bit. Like I was still listening every now and then.
Are you back in?
But like I fell off the wagon, and man, it feels good to be back on because I listened to the new Ryan Holiday book, Right Here, Right Now, or something like that.
I think that's the Van Halen song.
Yeah.
Right now,
It really is.
for tomorrow.
And dude, it couldn't have been a better time in my life when I was going through a weird downward spiral, and it was like it saw it coming and it went nope, and threw me back up. So this is Blackridge Reservoir. Brenda's never seen this.
No,
So isn't it beautiful?
not sunrise though.
So Spud was just out here. Spud was just out here swimming.
Well, yeah. So if you do loops around this, I think you have to do six loops.
Swimming?
Yeah, to do a mile.
Swimming?
Yeah.
You swam around this 6 times. That feels.
Oh no.
That feels extensive. This feels like the size of a track.
Certainly.
And a track, you run around it 4 times.
No, because
Yeah, this is bigger than a track.
No, because of how you end up swimming, you can't get too close to the sides. It's weird.
So you're in more.
You're in more, and you're like, yeah.
So Spud would kill a rabbit or a coyote with his bare hands out here in these foothills.
That's probably my poop right
You
there.
see, that is what's left. This is right actually where he parked the van. So Spud would kill a coyote or a rabbit with his bare hands as part of his training for his triathlon. He'd come down here, he'd throw it on the grill. While it was on the grill,
Because they do have little grills. They do. They're like right up there.
while it was on the grill, he'd throw on the Speedo, and in the water, he'd go and just start swimming. Just get his swim training
also where
on.
You get to go to the bathroom. Two purpose, double purpose.
You know, it does appear as though they have restrooms here. But sure, right. And I guess, yeah, you're up here that amount of time. You gotta get creative.
You know, in the winter, it gets real cold. But it worked.
But this is cool. You got a sandy beach here. I'm surprised you didn't just set up right on the beach, like a true beach bum, you know? But
Well, there's a gate lock.
I mean, the beaches of Harriman, man.
You know what's weird though is like this thing, it's a really cool place. Like, but man, you'd be amazed by a random look at that pink sky. That is beautiful.
Right.
You'd be amazed by the random amount of like people that know and come up here. And now I hear my sister-in-law came up here a while back, and she said they do have like a weird. It's like for locals only now or something. So I don't know. I'm going with maybe Google it and look it up before you come up here with your kids for a weekend, because I don't know if I will be coming up here anymore other than, you know, for us, because it definitely has gotten a little too commercialized for my likings, you know?
sure,
15 bucks. It's a lot.
I mean, $15 for parking when you know, you're already struggling just to pay for groceries in this, you know, world that we live in. Like, maybe let's cut the family. The guy that's taking his 3 kids on adventures every weekend, just, you know, cut him a break, because he's got that budget set at $20. He pulls into here and he's like, well, kids,
no Happy Meals.
$5 left.
No Happy Meals today, kids. No Happy Meals today.
It's, you know, it's close to home. It's close to home. Did you guys see there was an Instagram? You guys probably wouldn't see it because it probably
There's deer.
knows you wouldn't stop on this stupid thing. But there was this kid that, I guess Walmart.com, you just go in there and you can click reorder items. And from like 3 years ago, he was gonna reorder an order. It was like 54 items. Maybe not, like 30. Anyway, I don't know. But it was like $138 or $148. Some normal amount of money for items at Walmart. He went and hit reorder, and it was like $480.
Oh, wow.
The exact same items from like 3 years ago. So that just popped into my brain when I was complaining about the $15 parking. Like, you know. But I did see also.
And it wasn't the exact same items, because all of those items that he was buying have shrunk because they put less
Not only
in.
was there shrinkflation, but there was
Shrinkflation.
inflation. But that also brought me to a thing I saw this morning at like 12:30 when I was on the Instagram. McDonald's is bringing back a $5 meal deal with a drink fries in either McChicken and or a double, their little double thingy,
McDouble, yeah.
which Coca-Cola is subsidizing like $5.4 million of it to make it so they can do that, because McDonald's has been getting a lot of flack about the pricing, which you brought up the Happy Meals. And I would like to point out, if I go to McDonald's, it's $30 for a family, and that's being conservative.
Yeah,
Whereas
that's
if I go to In-N-Out Burger, it's like $20, and it's like 10 times better. So yeah, McDonald's, like, work on that.
You know, that is funny. I've noticed my family, we can go to a nice restaurant, say like a nice Mexican restaurant, right? And we can leave just feeling more full than possible, and it's, you know, it's like 50.
And leftovers, probably.
Yeah, and leftovers. It's like 50 bucks.
Yeah.
We went to Culver's.
Oh, do not get me started on Culver's.
Wow.
Yeah.
$57 later at the drive-thru. We had 4 crappy hamburgers in it.
Oh, well, don't say that about that. Okay, Culver's has one of the best hamburger. Come on. But $50.
It all depends on who's doing it.
Well, that's a good point.
It all depends on who's back there putting it together.
But dude, Culver's, when I go there, same thing, 50 bucks. And I'm like, guys, we're not a restaurant. We're fast food.
Yeah.
Like, maybe let's bring it down a notch.
I sat in my car
I got,
for 14 minutes in your drive-through.
but not in the drive-thru, off to
Yeah,
the
you sat me
side,
forward
because you feel
with
like
a thing in
I'm
my
gonna be
mirror, in my
okay.
window.
You're not gonna be okay.
Are we going that way?
I was gonna ask, like, I'm kind of feeling more hikey hike, but do you feel more hikey hike? You're running.
I'm good with hikey hikes.
Okay.
I do want to butt in just for a second on the McDonald's $5 meal that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Wendy's.
Oh.
The biggie bag.
I haven't been to Wendy's in a while, so talk to me.
So the biggie bag. So they don't have the 4 for
Bicky
4.
bag? They have a thing called the Bicky bag?
A biggie.
Oh, the Biggie bag. Okay, yeah.
And you can do like either the $5 biggie bag, which has like their less nicer sandwiches, or you can do like a $6 biggie bag that's got like
What would a less nicer sandwich look like?
Well, it's like they
Like
don't
a
have
junior
like,
bacon cheeseburger.
yeah, like a junior bacon. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
First of all, that is just sad.
JBC.
I love the JBC. JBC is by far one of my favorites in this world. I mean, I haven't had one in probably 5 years.
But the nice thing about the biggie bag, you get the sandwich, a 4-piece nugget, fries, and a drink.
Yeah, see, so what? Like, McDonald's is what? Like, not only behind the times.
Wait, how much?
sucking
You get a
it up.
JBC, a 4-piece, and a fry and a drink?
Yeah, for $5.
That's killer.
That is, but also alarming. Like,
Oh, don't get
what
me
is
wrong,
that stuff made of if they're putting all that in there?
I mean, I feel like it's better than, like, I feel like the quality of stuff is better than McDonald's still.
I'm gonna go with I agree, because I did read that fries from McDonald's have like 27 ingredients or something. And you're like, wait a minute, wouldn't that be just like potatoes?
Potato and salt?
Yeah. No, it's not. But there's also, so Brenner, would love if we could post how many ingredients are in McDonald's fries, you know, somewhere.
Put a finger up somewhere, point
And
at
then
it.
also, on the other side, I want to know how many ingredients are in a Frosty.
Oh.
And let's just discuss the fact that potatoes, you know, should be the only thing, and salt, maybe some oil in a fry, and the you know, a Frosty is a milkshake.
Wait, so the McDonald's fry and
Yep.
a Frosty.
And a Wendy's Frosty. I want that.
Okay, so remind me, $5 bag. You got a burg.
Yep.
You got a fry. You got a nug. Morning.
Drink. Morning.
And a drink. This is a 4-count meal.
Yeah.
This is a 4-count meal. Okay. I mean, this is part of the problem. I mean,
Oh, it's a.
who needs a nuggie and a burg?
Well, I mean, it's because the burger is like
But have you? Yeah, they
less
shrunk.
substantial.
They shrinkflationed also since you and I were in high school, and you could go JBC, get 2 of them for $2, and basically be good.
Oh yeah.
Like I used to, you know what my favorite thing in high school was? Is I'd get 2 JBCs, chicken sandwich, large fry. I would take the JBCs and the chicken sandwich, smash them together. So take some of the buns off and make it so that there was 2 buns, 2 burgers, 1 chicken sandwich right in the middle. I was obese at the time. I need to put that out there.
I don't think you have to put that that disclaimer, honestly,
Yeah, people could picture you.
with
But
that
man,
order.
And then the fries, I get the largest fry I could possibly get. Oh, and a large Coke, I forgot about large Coke. And then I'd take it home and I'd get my big old thing of Heinz ketchup, you know, pure high fructose corn syrup, and I'd fill the plate. So the actual fries wouldn't go on the plate, but the Heinz ketchup, fill that plate.
What
Just
type of
lather.
Neanderthal was using ketchup and not barbecue sauce or ranch?
This is the thing, is I have been converted to barbecue sauce because I think ketchup is the grossest thing in the world. And it also has, like, it's just sugar. And look, unless you buy, like, you know, good kind. But high fructose corn syrup, like, I don't understand that at all. Like, man, what really grinds my gears, you know, is
High
the
fructose corn
the
syrup.
food industry and what the food industry is doing to our entire world right now.
Yeah.
I could, yeah, just please research. Morning.
Morning. Have a good run.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, so if that's the $5 bag, what does the extra buck get you?
So
I do want to know.
the $6 biggie bag, you get
An
like a
8-count
double.
nugget,
No, you get the same sides.
a bucket of cola.
You just have like the double version of that burger, or it has more toppings on it. So it's just this
You gotta
which
pay to
burger
play.
you get.
You gotta pay to play when you go to Wendy's. They're playing for keeps.
I play for keeps.
But yeah, I mean, between that and their salad, man, I love Wendy's.
Okay.
I actually have had a Wendy's salad before, and I do concur that somehow, for being a Wendy's, the salad actually is good.
Yeah, no, I feel like they've got a cod salad that's really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's only like 700 calories,
Yeah.
which sounds like a lot, but it's a very substantial.
Well, compared to the biggie bag, that's 2,500.
Yeah.
If you get a normal Coke. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Substantially different.
Can we talk about that? I feel like
Go ahead, Miss Beth.
there's no reason to get a regular Coke nowadays.
Yeah, there is actually. I would still,
Zero sugar Coke.
I would still take that
Way
all
better.
day.
Coke
As
Zero?
far as the health benefits of both, they're shit.
Right.
However, I would argue all day long that the diet soda is going to kill you at least 1 year faster than the regular Coke.
I was gonna say, let's start arguing over which is healthier, heroin or meth.
Yeah,
You know,
we
like-
are arguing definitely on which is healthier, but I think any of the zero sugar stuff will actually make you definitely die faster.
But let's talk about the fact that, like, if you are talking about
Did you just break our number one rule,
what?
Spud?
What?
Did you just break our number one rule?
I don't know what that is.
When it's single track, you never fart when it's single track.
No, I didn't.
Okay, I thought I heard something clap up there.
Oh no, that was just a team. They just saying hi.
Which, by the way, how much snacks did you bring? I came back here behind Spud, and it sounds like you're a homeless person pushing a garbage bag at a.
I think it was old habits. Old habits die hard. When I come up here, I
Got a lot of stuff.
I think I'm staying for a week, but I got a lot. So I have this new.
You got a $5 biggie bag back
So I have this new
in the
rule.
jersey pouch.
Man, and Corey, I really don't want him to hear this, but I have a new rule, which might be why I've been getting a little bit of weight gain.
Yeah, you're looking pretty chubby.
If I go on a run, nothing counts. So I could, as long as I'm
Meaning
out,
you can just eat whatever you want as long as you went on a run that morning.
Well, no, it doesn't go this satchel. Ooh,
Let's go up. Let's go up.
Diamondback.
Let's go up.
So this satchel on the back doesn't count only the calories that I consume after my run. That's when I start adding them to my daily counter, because I figure anything I'm doing on my run, it does have to be at least 2 hours for that to happen. But that's why I pack, pack it.
Pack it in.
Pack it deep.
That may begin. Okay. Sorry.
Wait, no, I want to see if I can. So, pack it up, pack it in, let me begin. I came to win, battle me. That's a sin.
Wow. And yet, sing a line from your favorite band. I did remember. Sing one line. Any line from any song of your favorite band in their entire
I'm
catalog.
right back at it again. Just like we always said.
You know what? I didn't come correct today. I was going to come prepared with another year,
Oh my God.
another story.
I forgot about how great that was. Brenner, what was your thoughts on that as a listener?
I thought that was so cool.
Right? Would you?
Yeah.
When Joe busted that out, I was like,
Now, may I showcase where I dramatically failed the listener in this? As I had mentioned that in 1996 I was certain of what the number one song was going to be, and it wasn't. Because sadly I knew every single word by heart to the entire album, and the main song that came out from this album, I just couldn't believe that it wasn't number one. In fact, it was number 10 for 1996.
and did we not talk about that?
Now, see if I can get you guys to guess this.
1996, huh?
Brenner wasn't even born.
Canadian born.
Alanis Morissette.
Alanis Morissette.
Duh,
The Jagged Little Pill album.
That is one of the greatest albums of all time.
It's one of the greatest albums of all time.
I've never even heard of that.
Was what I thought for sure, even though there's so many great songs from that album.
It's
Head Over
banger
Feet.
after banger
Yeah.
after banger on that. That's like the Third Eye Blind.
Even though that was, I will say, that was for a little guy in the 8th grade.
Oh yeah.
A little guy in the 8th
You ought
grade
to know.
who's very into girls. I mean, way too into girls at this point in my life. Just hormones, just so much going on constantly about, and really before I had ever, I don't even think I'd seen a boob at that in real life at that time or anything. And so that line where she says go down on you in a theater, that just wrecked my world. Like, oh my goodness, that's something that might happen in my life. That's something that might happen.
Can I just tell you how that song, first of all, just the F word being in it. At that age, I'd listened to Tool and Korn and stuff like that and heard them drop it. But to hear
different when a girl you had a wild
but also
crush on
in the term of what it, in the literal sense of it, and you're like,
yeah, would this other girl do that? Because I did that, remember? And you're like, wait, this is a possibility. This is out there. This is like time travel. I can't even fathom this.
That did wreck.
What movie were they at? I mean, did they have to go and see it again? Because there's no way they could have paid attention. I just don't understand. There's so many things racing through my mind. Let's go left. We've gone right before.
That did wreck my relationship.
Yeah.
Like thought process of like, how they always say like, if you watch porn, it ruins the real life version of what all that is.
Yeah.
Well, that song
ruined my entire life.
I was like, when is this gonna happen? Because I'm assuming this is gonna happen at some point.
So
wow.
With that said, I did check movie times today.
You got us tickets,
the
right?
least amount of people in the theaters is this spot.
Yeah.
So if you want to go, we can go together. Make that happen.
Yeah, we accomplished that goal.
Definitely not gonna happen with anybody else, but if we made it happen.
That's weird.
Bring a box
Dad,
cutter
I'm
for like
sorry
the
if you're
bottom of the
watching.
popcorn, you know?
Yeah, you gotta do it. What is it? You cut a hole in the bottom of the
Yeah.
popcorn.
Is that
Yeah.
really a thing? Because
I don't think so.
But it could be.
it was the D and the
Except
B.
you'd have to stay fully erect while, for a pretty long time for him to get down to the bottom of that popcorn thing.
But if
You
you're
just
like
really have to be eating some
16
popcorn.
and that's going on, you know? I mean,
Well, no, I mean, again, that song came out in a time where the things she was saying, and what's funny is like I
Girls
remember,
didn't say those things in mainstream,
yeah, and
culture.
and I had my 6-disc CD changer, little boom box that I would point out our back.
Oh no, hang tight. Okay, we're good.
Okay.
We're
So
good.
I'd put that out the back door so that we would be jumping on the tramp, hanging out, and have that album playing. And one of the rules, that I had in my house was that I couldn't listen to that song.
She's touring right now, by the way.
Oh my gosh. Can
Yeah.
you imagine? Brenna, I need to
Let's
know.
go. Let's go.
I mean, I'm down.
Let's go. Let's record a show.
I mean, you don't even know how down. I feel like how that honest. Isn't it ironic?
You've already won me over in spite of me. And don't be alarmed if I fall head over feet. And don't be surprised if I love you for all that you are. I couldn't help it. It's not your fault.
Okay. I feel like
Wow.
Alanis Morissette
Wow.
brought me back to a time when I was happy. I can tell you that. I just-
I've got one hand in my pocket and the other one is smoking a cigarette.
Did that make me want to smoke more?
Hell yes.
Yes, it did.
Hell yes.
Oh.
Yep. Wow. Who knew? Who knew she had played such a mega role? And the thing is I went into last week thinking, we got to talk about Alanis. And it didn't even.
It wasn't even on the top 9. It was 10.
Now this will make you love her even more.
But I need to know, Brenner's. Like, have you ever even heard Alanis Morissette?
no.
Okay.
No.
What?
Never.
What?
Jagged Little Pill.
Uh-huh.
You know the song Ironic. And isn't it ironic?
I'm sorry, can you?
Don't you think?
I'm having a hard time
It's like
walking.
rain
I
on your
don't think I've heard that.
wedding day. It's a free ride. You don't know that one?
No, the last one that you sang sounded familiar, but
Okay, Jagged Little Pill, Alanis Morissette. I need you to.
I'm gonna jam to it on the way home.
No, I'm going to jam to it.
I'm gonna jam louder. I'm gonna jam to it louder.
I'm so excited to jam. Like, I want to turn around right now because.
Let's get out of here. We are half an hour in. Let's scoot. Let's
but
get
is
this
it
thing
get
short.
out of here?
So, Brenner.
Yeah.
You think Our Lady Peace from
let's
front to
run.
back
Right.
was good? Like.
Yeah, it was
and
great.
it is. And guess what's funny about this? Both Canadians, I believe. Our Lady Peace, Alanis Morissette. Like, what did they do to us? They just changed our lives. But Alanis changed it in a way where I was like, first of all, I want to smoke cigarettes real bad because of
I
one
want to do
line.
weird stuff in the theater.
I want to definitely have a girl that is doing stuff at the theater, and thought that was like obviously like mainstream, like that was normal.
Yeah,
for
that's what
everybody
you do at a theater when you're older.
Yeah.
You got to get a cool car, you got to smoke cigarettes, and then girls will do that to you in the theater.
But then also, I hated, what was his name the song was about from Full House? The funny,
It wasn't Dave Coulee.
it was the
Dave
word
Coulee.
track. Yeah.
Yeah, word.
And like, so then I had mixed emotions about him from the rest of my life because I was like, well, you douchebag. Like,
How dare you?
this woman,
You had Alanis Morissette, you messed it up.
you could have had it all. And you chose to obviously go off and bang somebody else because she talks about it and we know it happened.
And you're nothing without the Olsen twins, you son of a bitch.
But like, yeah, so I had some, there was some internal.
Okay, here's there was an opportunity, a brief window in time, where the Canadian Messiah could have been created. And what I mean by that is, didn't Alanis Morissette and Ryan Reynolds get married for a short stint?
Oh, I have no idea, but if that happened,
It did.
oh,
It did.
you'd have
Can you imagine if they had
an angel
and the looks, the charm, the humor, the sense of humor. I mean,
the Brad
the
Pitt,
perfect,
those muscles he has down there.
yeah, the perfect
Every time I see Ryan Reynolds,
combination of human being. And like I said, they could have created the Canadian Messiah, but
yeah, I need that.
and I don't know if that's if the Messiah is a bi-country thing. You know, maybe I just need to say the Messiah. I don't know, but
I don't know. That could be a thing too. Like, get in trouble for saying that. I don't know.
I don't think so. I just don't think so.
So sorry.
You know, when we're talking, that's the thing that you're gonna give me pause about is, I said Canadian Messiah in a joking manner. We've been talking about going down on each other in a theater, Spud.
Oh yeah.
But we might get in trouble for the joke of Ryan Reynolds and Alanis Morissette creating the Canadian Messiah.
So to be honest with you, it's because I'm not smart enough to know what the Messiah word means. So I wonder, because I was watching
The Savior, right? Like,
no,
I should have said yeah.
No, it's
okay.
fine. I don't care.
No.
Like, it doesn't matter to me at all. Like, I just don't even know what the word means. So, there was a guy on the morning show, you know, that said spirit animal, and then they tried to cancel him, and I didn't know that was.
Hey,
like,
try to cancel us. Try to. That'd actually be doing me a favor.
Like,
you know.
You know what? In all reality, we would, you know, maybe get some pub. And they say no pub is bad pub. So let's maybe start busting out all sorts of crazy shit. Because Brenda said nothing is off limits on this show.
No pub is bad pub. No pub is bad pub because you're getting no pub. Any pub is good pub, is how that saying goes.
That's what I was thinking. You know what
I knew it. I needed to make sure
the
you
world
heard it.
knew.
Yeah,
You're gonna call me out on that, but you're not gonna call me out on not knowing what Messiah means.
If we're trying to create a project where we encourage other people to get out there and do stuff, we probably say the catch lines right, so that, you know how Ricky Bobby built his whole life around if you ain't first, you're last, and then he told his dad that, and he's like, oh, I was high then, Bobby. I don't know what. That doesn't make any sense. There's second, there's third, there's fourth.
Man,
What do you mean? I lived my whole life by that thing, Daddy.
sadness in his eyes. Oh.
Yeah, so I felt like we needed to get that one right. Like, any pub is good pub, not no pub.
That does no.
is bad.
That makes
Yeah, well, however you said it, I don't even remember now.
No pub is bad pub.
no pub is bad pub.
I feel like that's like the slang way of
Well,
saying
I mean,
it. Like,
that
ain't
is-
no pub, bad pub.
That is right though, because no pub is bad pub, because you got to be getting pub.
But I was going for the there's some rocks. No, I'm just kidding. Oh geez, almost tripped.
Let's do a slow pan. Now, I kind of do. Why haven't we been out on that tip yet?
I don't know. Should we
Because we're
climb out
getting
there?
close to a turnaround spot.
Do that.
Now, what the
What?
fun bucket? How do we get out on that tip?
That's
do
what
we get
she
out
said.
there? Yeah. Well, first of all, we get some movie tickets.
Okay, can I record for a second?
Yeah, you got the whole second episode though, because we're already almost to 40 minutes, and we've got to swap batteries on this guy soon. What about your battery sitch?
I'm at 46.
Yeah, this guy must have been weird. I don't see a trail up there.
Right, we're gonna be like pioneer.
No, the trail is legit right
Oh
there.
yeah, I see a trail up
I
there.
see a trail, but I don't see it connecting to
Well,
this
yeah,
one.
It must be on the other side or something.
All right, we're gonna bushwhack.
No, don't forget, we are after last week. We are bushwhackers. Okay, we went
So
through.
that's what we were doing in the theater. That stuff you'll go to jail for. That's just creepy when you're doing that in the theater. But when there's two of you, well, now look at that.
All right, you know what? We
The
need to talk
neighbor-
about this. We need to talk about this.
We need to talk about you investing in a new belt.
I
Don't
did.
blame Nathan.
No, I did. I got a brand new belt, and the brand new one, they fell out. And I was like, well, that's stupid. I'll just wear my old belt that I got at my Spudathon because it means more. And now this one. And this one is, come on.
Let me show the people something real quick. See that guy?
Can somebody else? Not good.
There you go.
Not good.
Yeah, that's a great view right there. It looks like somebody's about to go down on you.
This Camelback I bought on like day 2 of my very first marathon training with Spud. So 5 years ago. This thing has just been such a warrior. Such a warrior. I haven't washed the bottle since.
What's just so frustrating is that like I need this belt to survive. Like
To be better.
I'm emotionally connected to this belt. I think
Hey, there we
more
go.
than
There's a trail.
anyone in the world could understand, and I need it to be able to run. And there's so many things about it that right now are not working for me that I might look into something. One of the main things was Brenner a couple weeks ago. I was like, oh, I'm gonna take his belt off for this picture, and he instantly, like there was already the thought. He instantly says, oh yeah, he looks so much cooler without that belt. And I was like, dang it! I knew it this whole time, but I just wanted to use it for its purpose.
Hey, stop walking right now. Because this week we gotta cut things a little shorter, and we like hangers.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we like hangers. Now, if you're on the podcast next week, you're gonna want to tune into the YouTube channel for the first little bit because we're about to the tippity top of this.
We're about to crest
We're about to crest this little
a
tip.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna get 360 views that it'll be on GoPro, but maybe we'll get some with our phone too.
Yeah.
So
Let's
Yeah,
definitely
so we'll
get it
have-
with the phone so it actually works.
but tune in next week. Do we have a hanger?
I might have one. I don't know if this is too risque.
Well, we'll judge it and
Okay.
decide whether or
Oh
not
yeah,
we're
because
gonna
we
use
can
it.
do it before the actual thing.
Or we can
So-
cut it out too if
While
it
I'm
doesn't.
eating.
No, we're not cutting stuff. Don't get cut happy on me, okay?
Okay, let's just see
All right,
if
what's
you.
the hanger?
I was wondering, we were talking about movies getting risque. Is there a movie that you lost your virginity to?
Ooh.
I mean, sorry. Go.
Or at least like first 10 times, like was there a movie
Wait,
that you did it to?
No, but we could talk about the high school watching a movie
Oh my gosh.
together. You weren't watching that movie. You weren't watching that movie.
Never mind. We're
Or-
gonna leave
or
it-
like
no, we're
first
gonna leave
makeout
this
sesh.
for the hanger because I
Is that the hanger?
get
Is
so
what was
frustrated.
watching a movie like for you? And is there a memorable?
Yep.
I like this.
No, it's perfect.
I like
Okay,
this.
it's a little bit risque.
Okay, no, we're hey,
Anything.
we're here.
Okay,
Anything.
all right.
We're here. We
And
just
we
covered
already
Alanis
Alanis
Morissette Jagged Little Pill album,
Which is basically at that age was the riskiest thing I had been a part
I'll
of,
tell you what.
other than Species.
And the cool thing about Alanis Morissette, let me just say it. We had this. It was back at rural Utah. We're just there's no you just can't talk with girls about stuff like that. But they knew every word. They knew every word to the album too, and they would sing it.
There was like this little.
And you'd get to that part because in our town and that especially in the 8th grade there was like 10 or 15 guys and we'd go and hang out with these 10 or 15 girls and we kind of did everything together and nobody was talking about the fact that we all kind of wanted to see each other's private parts. We all were kind of curious, but nobody's gonna talk about it.
Did
and
the
you'd-
girls want to
you'd
too?
get-
Was that a thing?
Yes.
Okay.
But they pretended like they didn't, and of course we all had to like culturally pretend like, oh, we're not into each other. We don't like that stuff because no way would we be into each other.
sense.
It's like how we're created. We have to do it to procreate. It's in our DNA for thousands of years. But no,
I
we're
think
not
that
into each
was
other.
just you, buddy. I'm sorry.
No, everybody.
I was right
But
there.
we'd all get to that part, and everybody'd be like,
Who's gonna sing it? Who's gonna talk
I mean,
about
I
it?
wouldn't. I mean, I'm above that. Come on, guys. Come on. Okay. Next episode, tune in. We're going to crest this hill, and then we're going to talk about
Watch a movie.
Brenner losing his V
That-
card.
Oh man, now that's awkward. I don't know if I want to do this now because
That's okay.
that's
We'll talk about whatever we want to talk about.
everybody I know in my life listens to this podcast.
It's
you
true.
know?
What's weird is that Brenner's whole family,
Yeah.
and friends, and everybody listens to this.
Why
so it's
haven't
way
our
more
Why haven't our
risque.
subscribes gone up then?
They
They
went
have.
up like
You kidding me?
when we got-
7.
well, that's his whole
Dude,
family.
if you watch the time from when I started to now, just
Let's post some. Hey,
Yeah.
Right up here, will you post some of those numbers?
Stats.
The
Will you give us
stats.
stats?
Yeah, I'll
us
give you
some
stats.
I want stats.
On the Brenner part.
Yeah.
Just
Brenner-
stats.
Okay.
So people can see really how pathetic our viewership is, and then maybe they'll feel sorry for us, and they'll tell
but
people.
the graph will at least show
The bell curve.
better.
Yeah.
We'll show the bell curve.
Yeah.
Especially since Joey posted something.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, my Havasu.
Like
video
what?
is
Like
just-
300 something views.
It is getting viral. I actually have a viral video out there right now.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Look at you.
I'm over 800,000 views.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes, it's on my personal page. Go check it out.
Is it on your Sandy one?
You'll just have to go to my Instagram account.
Well, no, I've been
First of all,
watching
in order to see which one it is, you have to go to the Come Run With Us Project Instagram account. You have to like and subscribe there.
Then you
can go to Joey
That makes
Sartorius
sense.
and look at my reels and
Wow.
see.
Remember
Awesome.
how you?
I think
you
I'm
did-
844.
Didn't you do that thing and you had the thing that said if you don't get a viral video within like 60 days, your money back or something? Didn't you do a thing like that?
I did, but I'm only like 3 parts into that thing, and what I did had nothing to do with that. I was just bored sitting at a photo shoot and threw this on there, and
Isn't
it went
it weird
bananas.
the things it'll hit?
You want to step off the trail?
So let's go.
They're half a mile away.
And they're going slow.
Look at that, and look how far off the trail you've got. What?
5 feet.
Oh, that's more than 5. I'm 5.
This is
If
this
I-
is a
if
good.
I
This
weighed-
is a 7-foot putt. This is a 7, 8-foot putt.
3, 4,
I mean,
5,
that's not super
6,
accurate,
7,
but-
8 feet away. Yep, 8 feet.
Yeah.
Your feet are like
Okay,
9
my
inches.
battery's gonna die.
gotta go.
Thanks
Love
for coming
y'all.
on around
Thank
with
y'all.
us.
Subscribe, like. all
Yeah,
the
we'll
stuff.
see you next time. Bye.